Hallo? Hallo? Oh Gott!
That's her, Stanley.
Bonjour, Messieurs et Madame und herzlich willkommen hier zu einer neuen Runde des Stanley Parable. Ja, letztes Mal haben wir das Confusing Ending hier gespielt, hier mit dem komischen Raum und und diesmal hoffe ich, dass wir weitere lustige Dinge finden. Wir starten wie immer hier, jetzt müssen wir uns das nicht angucken. Wir starten wie immer in unserem
All of his co-workers
süßen Raum.
What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh ja, danke. Hey, mach mal die Türbretter hier. Mach mal Butter an die Türrahmen. Ich bin zu breit dafür, ey. Arm noch kann. So.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja, das machen wir heute auch, weil das letzte Mal sind wir ja rechts lang gegangen. Wobei, da war dieser... Nee, komm, Alter, ey, du kannst noch ein bisschen warten. Da war dieser krasse
This was
Raum
not the
geradeaus.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nö, diesmal nicht.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So.
Stanley
Haha.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yo, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Also diese Schilder sind so geil, ne? Das erinnert mich einfach jetzt gerade, vor allem jetzt, also dieser Raum, so an Portal 2, ist es unglaublich. Cargo Lift. Ja, genau. Okay, dann nehmen wir lieber einen Lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Soll ich springen?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Sterben wir da?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Wer erwartet? Das gefällt mir gerade gar nicht. Das gefällt mir gerade gar nicht. Das gefällt... Ach du! Ich muss noch Sachen machen hier. Hallo? Hallo? Oh Gott!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
So,
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Das wollte ich nicht.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do
Ich wusste
that?
nicht, dass das geht.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
How is that even
None
possible?
of these decisions were supposed to mean
I don't
anything.
know.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're
Was?
a real person.
Oh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Steven.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Ja. Practice. Jetzt geht's los, ey.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Und du willst, als er gerade meinte, du bist ein echter Mensch, ne? Ich musste einfach nur an dieses Bild denken, von diesem Hamster, der vom Computer sitzt und dann kommen ja, keine Ahnung, wenn du das Passwort so 10-mal falsch eingegeben hast, kommt dann so, ja, tippen Sie bitte die Buchstaben ein, um zu beweisen, dass Sie ein echter Mensch sind. Und dieser Hamster dann nur so, fuck. So habe ich mich gerade gefühlt. Tschüss, Raumi. Tschüss, Telefoni. Tschüss, Fraui. Jetzt geht's zurück. Jetzt muss ich wohl... Oh Gott. Also sogar ein Zaun drumrum.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Nein.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Alter, das ist so geil, ohne Witz hier. Okay, das war sehr interessant. Ja, dann gehen wir am besten dann doch hier den rechten Weg, der jetzt nicht mehr geht. Okay, alles gut, dann gehen wir am besten doch geradeaus halt weiter. Ja. Boah.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Ach, sehr schön. Ich hab echt keinen Bock mehr hier vorzusitzen.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja. Ah, fick dich!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
The fuck? What the fuck? What the heck? What? Oh, what? Oh my god! Ja gut, okay, hier, hast du mich. Tschüss. Boah, Alter, was für ein grelles Licht, Mann. Die Sonne steht auch schon irgendwie auf Augen. Ne?
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Lass mich mal.
I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Nein!
I have
Nein, ich will weitermachen. Scheiße, ich wollte gerade auch in den Flur rennen. Boah, wie hört sich das an, wenn ich fortsetze? Oh Gott.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you.
Böse auf uns.
You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Hallo?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, was war das? War das so gewollt? War das irgendein... Nee, alles gut. Wunderbar.
Not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Das ist so geil, die Sachen, die hier draufstehen, ne? Ohne Witz. Ah, schön. Weiter geht's. Room Closet. Vorhin stand, dass wir Chris hier rausholen sollen. Hier raus befreien sollen. Auf so einer To-Do-Liste. Wahrscheinlich geht's Chris nicht mehr gut.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sehr schön. Hallo. Boah, Alter, hier ist meine Sekretärin immer so. Oh, ne.
Ja, tut mir leid, der Martü, der hat heute leider keine Zeit. Er muss empfangen wichtigen Besuch. Der Besuch ist nackt und es sind viele. Aber alles sonst gut, alles gut. Er hat sicher Zeit für Sie in 1-2 Monaten. Ja, tschüss, ich geleite Sie zur Tür. Geht nicht mehr auf, schade, müssen Sie hier sitzen bleiben, bis er aufgeht. Tschüss, ich muss jetzt weiterarbeiten. Herr Martü hat so viel zu tun. Das ist echt...
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Oh yeah.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Fuck, ich hab vergessen, Alter. Okay. Ich kann auch gar nicht sprechen. Wie soll ich denn sprechen? Enter? Leertaste? Klicken? E?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115.
Ach so, Nightshark.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Digga. Der kann nicht sprechen. Das ist eine tragische Geschichte, wieso nicht, aber
I'm sorry, is there a
tief
problem?
verankert in seiner
You
Kindheit.
didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
Digga!
Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Digga, das geht nicht, du. Tut mir leid. Sorry.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
Fuck,
why did you come this way?
raus,
Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Ja, wahrscheinlich.
the door on his left.
Ja.
Stanley? Hello?
Ach,
Are you... Is
so
everything
sieht er aus,
okay?
ne?
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Digga, du
I
siehst
need you to
unterzuckert
walk through
aus.
the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Aber der sieht nicht gut aus, Mann. Der hat, glaube ich, zu wenig gegessen heute. Dem ist gar nicht gut, Mann.
This is more important
Digga, hast
than
du
you'll ever know.
Erkältung,
I need this.
Grippe,
The story
Impotenz,
needs
AIDS,
you. So,
Krebs,
you
irgendwas?
hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
Okay.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to
Oh,
do.
das ist voll traurig. Wir müssen ihn gleich mal glücklich machen. Wir gehen gleich mal den normalen Weg. In der nächsten Folge, meine Freunde, gehen wir den Weg hier direkt links durch die Tür, ohne ihn irgendwie ein bisschen zu verärgern. Der ist ja mehr als nur einmal ausgerastet dieses Mal. Ich hoffe, es hat euch wieder gefallen hier im wunderschönen Büro. Weiter geht's das nächste Mal mit dem Weg, den uns der Sprecher ansagt. Wir folgen der Stimme der Vernunft, nicht der Stille. Und ja, dann würde ich sagen, wir sehen uns das nächste Mal. Ich würde mich über ein Like freuen, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Und tschö mit